Greetings, everybody. I am going to be going through this article as quickly as I possibly can because every time I start my recorder or change pages, my computer stalls, freezes, and crashes, and it takes me about an hour to recover my browsers, my everything. People are continuously messing with me, and I'm getting very tired of it. But anyway, quickly. 11 extinct animals we've lost in our lifetime. I'm going to adjust the page. First on the list is the golden toad. Went extinct in 1989. The golden toad is not the only species to disappear in the past 40 years, but it might just be the brightest. This fluorescent amphibian was found in high-altitude ridges of Costa Rica, but thanks to pollution, oh, look at this, global warming. We all know that means geoengineering. Pollution and geoengineering, fungal skin infections from the chemtrails. The species became extinct in 1989. Yes, they were doing chemtrails back then. Okay, so next on this grim list. Okay, now this is creepy. Alright, this is creepy. This would be the Zanzibar leopard, and it went extinct in 1996. Look at that. Now, the reason why it went extinct is the most absurd thing I've ever heard. Okay. One of the several subspecies of leopard, the Zanzibar leopard, made its home on the Zanzibar archipelago of Tanzania. It's unclear whether this large cat is technically extinct. There are occasional unconfirmed sightings. Now, this makes no sense. Cause of extinction. They're blaming the witches again? Witches? In the 90s? I mean, guys, I really have to laugh at this, okay? That they would actually... Okay, anyways, locals believe the leopards were kept by witches and aggressively hunted them. The animals were seen as evil predators that must be exterminated. And even the government was on the campaign. In the mid-90s, there was a short-lived conservation effort, but it was deemed too little, too late. But still, come on, guys. Let's blame it on the witches again. Alright? The nature-loving witches who don't go out and aggressively hunt anything. Hell, that's the worst excuse I've heard. So, let's move on to the next. Now, this one is a little sad for me. This is the I'm sorry, I used to be able to pronounce this. I lived in Hawaii. Po'ali. This is the Po'ali that went extinct in 2004. Now, this is sad. Okay. Okay. Trying to adjust everything. Okay. The Po'ali, a native of Maui, where I was there in 2004. Okay. A native of Maui, Hawaii, the Po'ali, or black-faced honey creeper, was only discovered in the 1970s. The birds inhabited the southwestern slope of Mount Haleakala volcano. Wow. But the population declined rapidly, and by 1997, there were only 3 known poawi left. Efforts to mate the remaining birds failed, and the species was formally declared extinct 7 years later. I was there at that time. Here you go. Cause of extinction. Habitat loss. Yep, habitat loss. Disease. Okay. Predators and a decline in its food source. So what could have made the decline in his food source? You guessed it, geoengineering. Poison chemtrails falling onto the ground. You know, they make a song about that. So this is a sad one to me. They're all sad. Alright, next. Number 4. The Mandarin large white butterfly went extinct in 2007. Now, I understand a lot of you might know this, but I'm doing this video really for the people who don't. Alright? See the little circle right there? Okay. See, my computer's crashing. I can't do anything but let me pause. See what I mean? That was like 15 minutes. Okay, so where was I? The stunning Mandarin large white butterfly was found in the valleys of Loure Silva Forest of Portugal's Madeira Islands. The butterfly's closest relative, the large white, is common across Europe, Africa, and Asia. Cause of extinction. Here we go. Oh, God. Loss of habitat due to construction, as well as pollution, chemtrails from agricultural fertilizers are the 2 major causes of the species decline. Alright, loss of habitat due to construction, pollution, agricultural fertilizers. Can you say Monsanto? Alright. Next. Number 5. Oh, the Tacopa pupfish. I never even heard of this one. Okay? The Tacopa. I'm having a hard time with my computer, so bear with me. Okay. The Tacopa pupfish, a native of the hot springs of the Mojave Desert, has the distinction of being the first animal declared extinct under the provisions of the Endangered Species Act of 1973. The pupfish's decline was precipitated when its natural habitat was encroached upon by developers. Cause of extinction, destruction of natural habitat. This is effing sad. Next one. Number 6. The Pyrenean ibex. The last Pyrenean ibex died in 2000. However, I wish that little blue circle would stop. However, a cloned ibex see? Erg! I need a new computer. It's moving all by itself. Okay, so a cloned ibex created from skin samples taken from the last Pyrenean ibex was birthed in 2009. It died shortly after birth from lung complications. Next. Okay, grab your tissues here. Grab your tissues. Oh boy. The West African black rhinoceros went extinct in 2006. Sorry, you guys, you're just gonna have to deal with my emotions on this. Okay, I'm not acting. I'm really feeling. sorry. Wait. I would stop, but and pause. Okay, but I'm going to continue. The West, I'm having a hard time with this particular one. I am going to pause, okay? Well, good thing for that pause button. Okay, so we're talking about the majestic West African black rhino was declared extinct in 2006. I also want to remind you that there is only one white rhino left in the entire world. And he's getting on in age. And as soon as that last white rhino dies, they are extinct. So I would already put them on the extinct list. Okay, next. See? Oh, there we go. The Javan tiger. Okay, this was in 1979. So let's see. See the little circle? There we go. Similar to the appearance of the Sumatran tiger, the Javan tiger was native to the Indonesian island of Java. In the 1800s, they were so common they were considered pests by island natives. But as the island was developed, okay, there's that word, developed again, their population dwindled. By the 1950s, only 20 tigers remained. Cause of extinction? My God. Loss of habitat and agricultural development led to the severe population decline. Conservation efforts in the 40s and 50s were unsuccessful due to the lack of adequate land planning. Okay. Number 9. No. No. The Spix macaw. The blue macaw. Oh, see, I didn't know that one. The Spix macaw, also called the little blue macaw, was known for its beautiful blue feathers. Wow. Yeah. I knew somebody who had one. While some exist in captivity, these tiny blue birds are extinct in the wild. Now this is, okay, 10 of 11. But when I reach the 11th one, the next one, don't stop watching the video because I'm going to include a 12th one. So this one is a round island burrowing boa. There goes my stupid computer. See, I can't even move the page. Help! I need a new computer really quick. If anybody can help. Native to Round Island, a tiny island off the coast of Mauritius, the round island burrowing boa preferred to live on top soil layers of volcanic slopes. It was once found on several other islands around Mauritius, but its population had dwindled in the 1940s, and it could only be found on Round Island after 1949. It was last seen in 1975. Cause of extinction? The introduction of a non-native species of rabbits and goats. Okay? Rabbits and goats. That's the boa's diet. Alright? of rabbits and goats. Okay, the introduction of non-native species of rabbits and goats to the island. Oh, okay, never mind. Scratch what I said earlier, just a second ago. And goats to the island destroyed vegetation and upset the boa's habitat. Maybe that was actually a natural sad event. 11. The Dutch Alcon blue butterfly, 1979. Again, I know you guys probably all know this, but we need to be reminded that we can expect more extinctions to come with the geoengineering and every GMO, you name it. The earth is so poisoned. Okay, the the Dutch butterfly, a subspecies of the Alcon blue, was found mainly in the grasslands of the Netherlands, while closely related species pictured here. That's awfully pretty. Still exists in parts of Europe and Asia. The last Dutch Alcon blue was seen in the wild in 1979. Causes of extinction: increases in farming and building. Oh, increases in farming and building. We've been destroying, killing species for a long time just by developing and building and poisoning. Okay, so it had a negative impact on the Alcon blue's habitat and caused it to lose its main food source. I mean, guys, the reasons why these beautiful things are becoming extinct is becoming very clear, that their habitats are being destroyed. Now I'm going to go to, and that brings me to this beautiful creature right here. The Caribbean monk seal was only declared officially extinct in 2008, 10 years ago. And they are related to the Hawaiian monk seals. Again, I lived in Hawaii for 25 years. And I know that the Hawaiian monk seal is very, very endangered. They're very hard to spot. I mean, I lived there for a couple decades before I even got to see one, and it was incredible. I was sitting on the beach, kind of on a grassy cliff, kind of thing, looking out, and at my feet was the ocean, and up popped a Hawaiian monk seal, and I just was watching it, and it was watching me, and I knew it was endangered. I only say that because that is a relative to the Caribbean monk seal. Okay, so it was largely hunted to extinction through overfishing of reefs, and may have also depleted its prey source. See, I'm noticing that a lot. The predators cannot find the prey for food. So anyhow, that's all I have to say. I know this wasn't the happiest of videos, and I do apologize. But to me, this is the heart of the matter. Thank you for watching, and have a wonderful day. I love you all. Another one that's not on this list.